to this point, I think our greatest collaborations should be pointing us towards the collaboration that's happening within. So we were talking about 100 billion neurons in your head. There's 40,000 around your heart, and there's 100 million in your gut. And there's a whole lot of bacteria and microflora living in your gut that are connecting to some of these neural networks. It is the preferencing of the whole human system that we are doing in collaboration with others. It's actually coming onto line, these other sources of wisdom and insight that we have. So a lot of the work that I do in very complex ways with individuals and teams and leaders is to go, what is the head, heart, gut connection here? And a lot of the neuroscience is governing this through the vagus nerve, approaching the vagus nerve as that connective nerve system that says, yeah, what is my gut instinct here? You know, what do I trust within myself? Hey, where is my heart leading me on these choices? These metaphors that we use as humans are on purpose. Yeah. It's because it's just the last 6 years of neuroscience is saying, oh, this is why. You know, these are the neural networks that govern heart and gut connections. And so for me, a lot of my support is to say, yes, and I'm here to support you, but also who are your best collaborators inside of you? Which parts of you guide this process, even when I'm not here in the room? So a lot of my work is thickening our self-relationship with our own self and bringing that into that forward view, that forward options stuff that you're talking about. My choices next. Sometimes problems are really tricky though, and we need subject matter experts. We need mentors and guides that kind of can see the world in a different way. And we like to pull them in the room too. But yeah, it's about this system that we have, we all have.
I think as well that the bigger the decisions are that you're making, or the bigger the impact of those decisions, and it's
all the more people they impact, or the more people they impact.
Exactly, and you say, "Oh, my gut says this," but then you're like, "Holy shit!" But if something goes wrong, then this, and that's when I think having that extra sounding board or two is going to put you a long way towards trusting the inner stuff that you've got and doing it without having that massive amount of stress.
I think, you know, a lot of my clients would report out of our sessions that trust is accelerated by really properly understanding the past cycles, past stories, bringing them into a grounded experience in the present moment, and then being able to vision a future. The trust, the dial of trust is turned up in their lives when they can do that, and they have an integrated relationship with someone like myself and colleagues like me who do the work that I do in bringing these two things together. That is what sort of builds trust in the system within. It's like, oh, I know this guy. I know this guy. I know how he's playing this out. And I know how I will play this out to be towards my best self, or the favorite version of myself in this challenge or this opportunity.
Well, there's so much complexity there. I'm not envious of your role in trying to